some of the most powerful corporations in this country, through groups like the HRC, have decided to push this propaganda as hard as they possibly can. And they don't care what you think, because it's not about democracy. It's not about what parents want. Disney, for example, is a major donor to the HRC and has been pretty explicit about this point. Quote, Florida's HB 1557, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill, should never have passed and should never have been signed into law. Disney said in an official statement. This is the company you also hand your kids over to. Woohoo, not creepy. Quote, our goal as a company is for this law to be repealed by the legislature or struck down in the courts. So let's just think about this for a minute. Here you have a law passed in a democratically elected state legislature, signed by a democratically elected governor, supported by the majority of Florida voters, but it must be struck down because the oligarchs at the mouse company don't like it. Oh. So shouldn't you get back to making kids' movies propagandizing for China? Shouldn't you get back to wrecking the state of Florida with your pollutants, you environmental criminals? Yeah, well, they've got other business. And their main, quote, goal as a company is now to teach kindergartens in Florida that they can, in fact, change their gender just by wishing it so. It makes you wonder if kids in Florida can consent to chemical castration with no parental involvement. If that can be true, what exactly can't they consent to once we set that standard? Disney didn't say, but maybe there's another agenda here. Nor did they explain their fixation on the sexuality of children. But it's worth pointing out that 4 Disney employees were just busted in a major human trafficking sting, including one employee who allegedly sent sexually explicit texts to a detective posing as a 14-year-old. That bust occurred, as you may have guessed by now, in the state of Florida.